Have you ever looked at someone you love and felt like they were physically with you, but emotionally somewhere else? It's one of the most confusing experiences in a relationship. Nothing dramatic has happened. There hasn't been a major argument. No one has officially ended the relationship. Yet something feels different. The conversations aren't the same. The laughter feels forced. The excitement has disappeared. You begin asking yourself, am I imagining this? Today, we're talking about 7 silent signs that someone may be slowly falling out of love. Before we begin, remember this. One sign alone doesn't mean your relationship is ending, but when several of these signs happen consistently over time, it's worth paying attention. Sign number 1. They stop being curious about your life. Remember when they used to ask about your day? They wanted every detail. They cared about your victories. They listened to your frustrations. Now, they ask because they feel they should, not because they genuinely want to know. Curiosity is one of love's quiet languages. When genuine interest disappears, emotional distance often follows. Sign number 2, your conversations become purely practical. Instead of talking about dreams, future plans, or funny moments, every conversation becomes, what are we eating? Did you pay the bill? What time are you coming home? Relationships need emotional conversations, not just logistical ones. When communication becomes only about responsibilities, the emotional connection slowly weakens. Sign number 3, they stop sharing their inner world. Everyone has thoughts they don't share with everyone. When someone loves you deeply, you become their safe place. They tell you what worries them, what excites them, what they're afraid of. If they begin sharing those things with everyone except you, pay attention. Love grows where vulnerability is welcomed. Sign number 4, effort slowly disappears. They no longer plan dates. They rarely surprise you. Birthdays become ordinary. Anniversaries feel forgotten. It's not about expensive gifts, it's about intentional effort. People naturally invest in what they value. Sign number 5, small problems become big arguments. When love is healthy, couples solve problems together. When feelings begin fading, small inconveniences suddenly become major conflicts. The dirty dishes, a late reply, a forgotten errand, everything feels irritating. Sometimes the real issue isn't the dishes, it's emotional disconnection. Sign number 6, they stop imagining a future with you. Listen carefully to the language they use. Instead of saying, we should, they begin saying, I might. Future plans slowly become individual plans. Words reveal what the heart is preparing for. Sign number 7, you feel lonely, even when you're together. This is perhaps the saddest sign of all. Loneliness isn't always about being alone. Sometimes it's sitting beside someone who no longer sees you the way they once did. You can watch a movie together, eat dinner together, sleep in the same bed, yet still feel emotionally abandoned. That feeling should never be ignored. Now, here's something important. If you've recognized some of these signs, don't panic. Not every relationship experiencing distance is beyond repair. Sometimes people become overwhelmed by work, stress, family problems, mental exhaustion. The answer isn't to accuse them, it's to communicate honestly. Instead of saying, you don't love me anymore, try saying, I've noticed we've become emotionally distant, and I'd love for us to reconnect. That invites conversation instead of defensiveness. Healthy relationships aren't built by pretending problems don't exist. They're built by facing them together. And if the other person is willing to meet you halfway, there is hope. But if only one person keeps trying, the relationship becomes a burden instead of a partnership. Remember this.
You cannot force someone to love you. You cannot argue someone into caring. You cannot convince someone to choose you every day. Love is a choice that must be made willingly. Don't spend your life chasing someone who's already emotionally leaving. Instead, invest your energy where your love is valued, respected, and returned. If this video helped you understand relationships better, subscribe to Relationship Insights with Andy. where we explore the psychology of love, attraction, and healthy relationships to help you make wiser decisions.